Hey guys, hey!
How you doing, everybody?
So we're about to do story time. This is the first story time, and it is how we met.
You would not believe it. It sounds something like it was off a movie, but this is actually 100% true. You want to start?
Anyways, so we've actually known each other, and we passed each other since 3rd grade in elementary school. Then we actually learned about one another once we got into middle school, like 6th grade, but we still was like passing each other, not really talking to each other.
She was like the popular girl in school. Everybody wanted to date. I was that fat kid, that was trying to be cool, giving out snacks to the cool kids.
Right, he was that fat kid that had all the chips, all the cookies, all that. And that was the way to talk to me, because I'm like, yo, he got the lunch cookies. Those was the best. The sugar cookies, chocolate chip cookies. He had like a lot of them.
Yeah, I mean, the reason why.
Both his jacket pockets would be full with them joints. Go to his locker and he had it.
Because I was friends with the lunch ladies. Apparently they liked me, because I was a cool kid, Well, not a cool kid, but I was a nice young man, so.
Anyways, so by our 7th grade year, we had started in our school during that time. It was called an elective, and we both, not knowing, but we both picked the same elective, which was computer class. So we had computer class together, and the only reason why we started, I knew who he was, right? I knew who he was, okay? But he was scared to talk to me. So it was like we never really talked until I started dating one of his so-called friends, which that's another story time. Anyways, I started dating one of his friends, and he was like the little messenger. Like, he would bring back and forth notes or be like, hey, he said meet him here after school, yada yada yada. Like, he was that person. So that's how we became cool at first. And then summer school, we had summer school together, math. He decided that randomly he gonna start talking to me. He wants to draw a picture of me. So he drew a picture of me, and I actually kept the picture, but I ended up losing it sometime like in 2014 or 13 during my move. I lost it, but yeah, so like during whole school and stuff like that, he really did not talk to me. But he's saying, oh, I had a crush on you since school, since the first time I seen you, yada yada yada. So yeah.
You know what? I was actually a pretty decent drawer. This was back in the Dragon Ball Z day when I was drawing all these pictures. But again, I was drawing a picture of her. So when I gave it to her, I thought it was, it wasn't all that great, but she liked it. So to me, that was just like another way of talking to her. So we started talking more come 8th grade year. Like that's when she was in. I'm not sure, was you still dating now?
No, I was not. But anyways, even in 8th grade year, like, he barely talked like that. And then he moved.
I didn't mean to move. I did not want to move. I kept getting in trouble. Like, come 7th, 8th grade year, I started losing a lot of weight. So I started getting a big head. I didn't like my principal at all. She was just like the worst. She ain't like me. I ain't like her. Every time I go into her office, it was just like a Kevin Hart in his teacher moment. Like, she would call me by my first name, and I'll call her by her first name. She ain't like her either, so that was like one thing we had in common.
Nobody liked her. But anyway, so he moved 8th grade year, and I came back to school like, oh my God, where, his real name is Abu. So I'm like, yo, where is he at? Like, where did he go? What happened to him? Like, this became the reason why I started going to computer class more. Like, this became my computer class buddy. So it was just so crazy. So after that, we didn't see each other. We didn't talk to each other. Nothing. We was like in the same area and just kept passing each other. Passing.
Believe it or not, even though we had computer class, I was some shit in there.
Yeah, he would constantly come to me, ask me questions. Oh, well, what is the assignment? Like, what do we have to do? All the time. So, again, by this time, like I said, 8th grade, he had moved. We was passing each other, haven't seen him. So, around the time that we reconnected, we were out of school.
Yeah.
At this point, we were out of school. I was trying to go into the military to pursue a career. He was headed into the military, and randomly he just found me on Facebook. So he hit me up in my inbox, and he's like, you know, talking, and I'm looking at his pictures like, yo, who is this dude? Like, who are you? Where did you come from? No, I'm not about to give you the time of day. Like, get on my inbox. So he's like, Yasmin, this is a boo. I'm like, a boo who? Like, who are you? He's like, you know, with the ham, and I'm like, nah. So I go to his pictures, and I'm scrolling down. I'm like, no, this is not a boo. Like, I remember a fat, chunky boy. Like, nah. So I had to zoom in, and I looked more at his face. I was like, oh my God, it is him. It was one of those, like, dang boy, dang boy, look at that body. Okay, I see you. So I, you know, crept back up in his DMs like, hey, okay, how you been? How you been doing? But even still, like, even after that happened, we exchanged numbers, and I was at that time in a relationship, and it was like hard to talk to him. So I really didn't. I ignored him.
It's like so many times, like every time I asked her out on a date, there's always an excuse, and every time it was something different.
I was in a relationship, but when the relationship was ending, I did lie to him. I was like, yo, my car's not working. He was like, do you want to go to the movies? You want to go out to eat? I was like, man, look, my car don't work. Like,
I was about to say, you know what, let me come pick you up, but like, I
wasn't going for it. Cause no, you did. You was like, where you live at? Oh, that's not too far from here. I was like, nah, but you know, like, I gotta go to work. I was making so many excuses.
Her aunt went this, her mommy went to go there. I'm just like, damn. I was like, I'm thinking, you know, I'm about to just chill with a friend. Like, I'm like, we probably just gonna chill and kick it, you know, and just had a good time.
Right, that's what he wanted to do, y'all. Chill and kick it. My mama ain't raised no food. I wasn't going for that Netflix and chill.
First of all, I wasn't even thinking about Netflix and chill because I wasn't. Because
oh, I can't wait till you get to that part because you both.
Okay, first of all, okay, because the reason why I wasn't thinking about Netflix and chill with her, because I had, like I said, I had a crush on her for a very long time. So you know when you finally, like, you know, you work up the courage to talk to your crush, and then she's actually responding back in a positive way. Like, in your head, you're like, okay, you know, it's not the first thing is, oh my God, I'm trying to get in her drawers. It's like, you know what? Oh my God, she's actually speaking to me. So even the first day, when she actually decided to come see me.
Wait. So before we get to that part, so check it. We're gonna keep on going. So like I said, we got the number. I still was like, yo, I'm not about to chill with you. So after that, I ended up going to MEPS, and by that time he was already out of basic. He had sworn, like, he was getting ready to start his military career. He had got his place where he was getting stationed at. And I had to go to MEPS, so I'm like asking him questions like, boom, you know, you got it. Let me ask you questions like, how's the test like? Can you help me study? Because in my mind, I'm like, you know, I just need help. I know that you did it, so can you help me out? So that's how the conversation started up. But even still, like, even that conversation, it was really short. It was really brief. Like, you know, I still really wasn't paying attention to him. So he posted this status. My bad. He posted this status, and he was like, oh, you know, I got married.
Hold up, wait. Mind you this, before she skips a part, I put up one status about the way that I started talking to her again was about a dog.
No, it was not.
It was not the dog.
No, it wasn't. So let me finish.
My mom don't like dogs.
He don't know. Anyways, so he wrote a status and was like, oh, I got married. Yo, my little heart dropped. I was like, oh my God, she got married. Like, no. So I go through his comments, you know, I was being nosy, creeping, you know. Anyway, so I was looking through his comments, and I was like, he lied. He like, no, I'm just playing, y'all. Nah, it's not gonna be me. I'm not getting locked down. So all that stuff. But he was just joking. It was just a joke. So I'm like, okay, it's a joke. Let me go ahead and slide in. So I slide in and I start talking to him. That's when he started talking about this dog in his comments. So I'm like, you know what? Everybody's getting notified about our conversation. Just text me, you know? So he texts me and I hit him with the, hey, stranger. I haven't heard from you in a minute. And I was talking to him about my dog whole time. His mom don't even like dogs. His mom don't like dogs. His mom didn't even want a dog. Like, he lied.
I had to find a way to start up a conversation, and the first thing that came to mind was about a damn dog. Again,
a Yorkie, a teacup Yorkie.
My mom don't like dogs at all. Reason why? Because my mom's a typical African lady.
She cannot stand them. That's like close to a snake. Like she don't trust them. She don't play with them.
Back to the story. So I was just like, you know what? Let me find something so we can talk about. So I'm just like, yeah, you know, I need help to find a dog for my mom. Blah blah blah. So she started helping me out. Then, you know, one thing led to another. We started talking, and then from like day to day, I was like, hey, good morning.
It was not. No, it wasn't. He started texting me, and I was like, yo, what you doing, you know, this weekend? He was like, you know, I can come up to Virginia. Mind you, it's a Saturday. He's like, oh, I can come up to Virginia. He's like 8 hours away from me. Or I can come to Virginia. I'll be there tomorrow. I'm like, okay, cool. He's like, so what you trying to do? Like, you know, we can go out to the club, or we can go to the movies. I can take you out to eat. I was like, I can pay for my own stuff. Like, I don't need for you to pay for nothing. I can pay for my own stuff. I was like, because you're not going to ditch me with a bill. Like, I got my own stuff. I got a job. I can pay for my stuff.
First of all, that's not even what happened. I told her I don't want her to pay for it. She was just like, no, I got my own money. I'm just like, it's okay. Let me pay for it.
And I still went half on that first bill.
She would not listen to me at all. Like, I'm just like, I'm an African man. I'm typical. This is basically like what we do. We pay for it. No, I got my money. I work. I'm just like, okay. You know what? Let me not mess up the date. So I'm just like, fine. Let me actually let her pay her stuff. It was like fucking what? $12?
Anyways, so before we get to the price, let's get back to this. So he ended up driving up on Saturday, which I thought he was lying. So he ended up driving, and he gives me the address. He's like, you know, come over to my house, meet me at my house, because the club like that we were supposed to go to, he said he was too tired from driving. In my mind, I'm like, he lying. This is about to be a Netflix and chill type thing. I'm not for it. So I show up at his house. The whole entire time I'm on the phone with my best friend. I'm so scared. I'm like, yo, if anything happens to me, if I go missing, like, this is the address, this is his name, this is what he looks like. I was not playing. I was so scared. So he comes to the door, because I'm like, I'm outside. I did not ring his doorbell. I'm like, I'm outside. He comes to the door. He opens the door, and I'm like, oh my God. So I'm like, getting out the car. I'm so scared. My heart's shaking. So I get up there. Mind you, I have not seen him since the 8th grade. When we reconnected, it was 2014. We graduated 2011. And 8th grade was before that. So you do the math. So when I seen him, he's like, you know, give me a hug. I heard his voice. I was like, oh my God, wait, what is going on? So we went into the house, and we ended up watching a movie. Like, he had set his room up with like the little projector, and we was literally sitting there watching a movie. I didn't want to sit back on lay on the bed, so I'm sitting all in the corner by the window, scared. I'm asking him like 1,000 questions about his job. Like, do he got a sniper outside his window watching us? Like, everything, because I was scared.
Yeah, he said paranoid. She crazy.
I was so scared. So the movie was good. My stomach started growling or whatever. So he's like, you know, come on, let's go out to eat. First place that we went to was Cheesecake Factory. I'd never been. So he was like, you know, come on, let's go. So we went, had our food or whatever. Everything was good and nice.
I was singing to her too when we was driving.
Oh yeah, he did. He sung to me in the car.
But the thing that made it weird to me, she kept looking at me
the whole entire time they was driving.
And to me, I'm just like, why is she looking at me? So basically,
he's driving, right, looking straight forward, and I'm like this.
I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I was just like, what the hell? So come to find out later on, she actually told me why she was looking at me. So I was like, all right, but everybody keeps asking me this, so I just want you guys to let me know. They keep asking me, how the hell did I end up with her? Like, I feel some type of way about that. Are y'all saying I'm ugly? Cause I think I'm okay.
Guys, answer that question.